Hey yo! What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan, the game, and also the Rebel of YouTube Underground. And I'm on this Counter-Strike getting my ass whipped, man. This is my first game on Counter-Strike Source. I told everybody, you know, Modern One Nigga and JG to download. It was like $375. This is Steam still going on. It was $375. You know, it was 80% off. So I was like, man, we might as well just go ahead and copy it. I think Counter-Strike is really worth that because there's no story or nothing involved in the game. It's just a multiplayer shooter that doesn't really have a lot. It's a basic shooter that's very, well, not very realistic, but it has a lot of realistic elements in it. So we all downloaded. I sat here and got my ass whipped for a good 7 minutes, and this dude was talking in the background. This dude was tripping though, bro. But I sat here and got my ass whipped. But this is a team deathmatch. This is a team deathmatch. I was trying to get my my Counter-Strike legs, man. Trying to get back at it. I used to be good back in the day on Counter-Strike Source when I used to play it all the time. It took me a while. I used to get dominated until I found a team deathmatch room, and I got real good after that. So this is just me trying to get good at it, but I got dominated. I think I went like stupid negative, but hey, it was my first game. What can I say? But anyway, hey, somebody let me know that I had 5,000 subscribers, man. 5,000, wow. I remember like last year I was making a video when I got 500 subscribers, dude. Like that was amazing to me. Getting 500 subscribers was amazing. And 5,000 is still a very, very, very small footstep. It's not as small as 500, but it's still, you know, very small. But now YouTube is going to shit. Kind of sucks that I just got to 5,000. You dig? Hey, but it's all good though, man. But anyway, I want to talk about something different, man. I want to talk about next gen consoles and what I see is going on with this next gen that we're stepping into, man. You probably saw a few videos from a lot of other people, and we talked about this in the podcast, I believe. But it looks like this is going to be the most expensive generation of gaming ever. So it really does, yo. You didn't think it could get any worse, but it's getting worse. Okay, so you know, back in the PlayStation 2 and Xbox era, you know, we had online gaming, and Microsoft decided that you could play the game online, but you had to pay them for a subscription to play the user network. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy as hell. Then when the 360 came out, you know, they started charging people to get DLCs. Like, and I don't mean just like a whole different story mode and stuff like that, and maps. Like if you do a whole story mode and different maps and stuff like that, then that's cool to charge somebody, because that's more. This dude, man, this dude was a dick. He was trying to troll in here. That's why he's so loud. But if you do that, I can understand, because that's pretty much like an expansion pack. You always had to pay for expansion packs on the PC. But when you look at Call of Duty and stuff like that, and they're charging people like $10 for or $12 for a map pack, yo, that's insane. And people are paying for this. People are paying for a different character that fights exactly the same or something like that, and people would just take the dick and pay for that shit. And I used to tell people, I was like, dog, why are you doing that? Because all you're doing is you're supporting it, and when you support it, the developers are going to see that you're supporting this nonsense, and they're going to keep doing it. And that's what happened with Call of Duty 4. You know, they started charging people for maps, and people was actually stupid enough to buy it. And what happened is, after that, they saw that they could always do this, and they just kept doing it and making it worse and worse. So now microtransactions have started. So before the current gen ended, you know, they started this whole microtransaction market, which microtransactions was going on for a while on the PC. But the only difference is that microtransactions on the PC were on free-to-play games. So games like, you know, that we play Warframe, you know, to get different colors and things like that, and some different weapons, and buying platinum instead of trying to buy certain weapons by waiting until you get the money. You could just pay real money and get platinum or whatever to actually buy these things. But notice I said the key thing. This is a free to play game. You don't buy the game. The game is free. You just download it. So if you want the extra stuff, you are willing to actually pay to get it, or you could grind hard for it and get it. Some of the stuff you can't grind for. Some of the stuff you actually got to pay for just to get. But like I said, that makes sense because it's a free to play game. The developers have to make money somehow off the game, right? So that is the way to do it. You make it harder to earn the stuff, and you make it easier to just pay for it. But on the consoles though, you got games that you already paid $60 for. Not only do you got to pay $60 for the game, then you got to pay like $60 for Xbox Live and PlayStation 4 now, because PSN is now charging you. So you got to pay $50 or $60 or the lower ones for like a few months or whatever. You got to pay that just to play it online. And then they're making it so it's easier for people to get better things by paying for these microtransactions. You heard about Forza. 2K did it. I had an argument with my homeboys on the Xbox about this, and I actually had to take two of them off my friends list because they were too stupid and they was pissing me off. So I just took them off my friends list for just this whole argument over microtransactions, because they're fanboys of 2K, so they decided they want to take up for 2K. And I'm like, yo, on 2K10, like, you used to get way more points to this on your My Player, and you don't get shit now. Like, I won like games and had like high scores and only had like 190 something VC. Back on 2K10, I had about 600 VC, and then it makes it harder for you to put the stuff up. Like, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But the reason they did this is because now you can pay for VC. You can pay like $10 for like, I think 50,000 or something like that, VC or something like that, and you can spend that on points. So you got people that you play online, because I play crew game with my homeboys. Half of them are in their 90s because they actually paid, and all the people I go against are like 99s and stuff like that, and that's because they spent all that money. They didn't sit there and play the game and grind hard. They just actually spent money. And I'm like, man, and my homeboy's like, yeah, you might as well go ahead and pay them. I'm like, I'm not paying no money, man. Fuck that. I paid $60 for the game. This shit wasn't in the game before. Why am I going to pay for that now? So it's crazy, man. So they already announced that Forza's going to be doing it, and I see a lot of games are going to start doing this, dog. So if next Call of Duty comes out, you know they're going to do more microtransactions. They already did it with the on Black Ops 2 with the camo. So they're probably going to do it. Okay, you want this gun? Pay this to get this gun. If you want to rank up and get this rank, go ahead and pay this to get that rank. You know, it's going to be crazy like that. So you're going to have people that didn't have to earn anything. All they did was earn money and pay for it while working. And they're going to have way better things than you on. It's going to put you at a lower, like, it's going to put you at a big disadvantage, because they're going to be playing a lot better than you. But anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. How do you feel about these microtransactions? And do you think they suck, or are you one of the people that support microtransactions because you silly? But this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan Gaming. I'm going to be gone.